Welcome to the Cat Workshop and welcome to a new project, the 2017 Fiesta Mark 7.5, or the one between Mark 7 and Mark 8. So first things first is to have a look over the car, see what damage there is, see if there's any hidden damage, and the only way we can do that is by taking all the damaged parts off and to have a good investigation on what could be repaired and what needs to be replaced, and etc. So without further ado, let's get on to removing the old parts. But in the meantime, please like and subscribe, and if you like what you see, please comment. We're always happy to hear the comments, so we will reply. I hope you like it. Hope you see anything. If you see anything that's useful, please let us know. We're always happy to put extra things in the videos to make them more informative and more engaging with you guys. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So this is the main part of the damage that you can see. It's just literally a cracked bumper and mounting point for the fog light. As you can see, it's pretty damaged. I mean, I'm not sure if we can actually save the bumper on this one, so probably end up being a new bumper on that. There is a little scuff on the rear quarter as well, which needs to be addressed, and we'll look at that as well. There is also a cigarette burn in the passenger seat. We do have a replacement for that already. Let's open up the bonnet to see the engine bay. As you can see, it's only done 18,500 miles. It's pretty clean. They did notice something, that the fact that the insulation under the bonnet had gone, but overall the car's not too bad at all. So let's get up in the air and have a look and see what the situation is underneath. So let's have a look at this, let's look at it under here, shall we? See what damage we can see and if there's anything obvious. Oh, actually, it doesn't look too bad. Looks like it's just the front bumper. Doesn't actually look like it's impacted any of the crash frame here at all. Obviously it's category N, so there should be no structural damage, which is always best to look. This is all good. It's actually very clean, actually. So we need to remove this headlight in order to get the bumper off. Both headlights actually. So let's do that so we can look for any hidden damage. Because it's the hidden stuff that gets you. It might look just like a bumper, and a quick inspection under the car might show very superfluous damage, but it might be the case it's hiding some extra damage somewhere else. So have a look. Yeah, very typically a broken tab. I didn't do that when I pulled the headlight out, although it sounded like it was cracking. I think it was just the clips at the bottom. But yeah, looks broken headlight. Might be able to repair that actually with a plastic welding gun. but we'll see. So here's another good example of hidden damage that you wouldn't normally see. Now I was wondering why there were two connectors going down to the fog light. One had a fairly light connector, the other one obviously is one for a light. But obviously looking at the horn here, it looks like it's been completely ripped off. The connector on the horn has been completely ripped off, so it's going to require a new horn as well, which I don't think is going to be very expensive, but yeah, it's something obviously you find when you start stripping the vehicle down. So far, the headlight frame looks good, but we won't be able to tell until we get the bumper off. So that's next. So the next thing to do is to take the wheels off to get the arch liners out, and to see if there's any hidden damage behind the arch liners. This arch liner was pretty badly damaged. I'd already taken the clips out already when I took the wheel off. Didn't get that on camera, but it's only clips, so I'm sure you won't be too upset. Yeah, as you can see, this is going to need a full replacement because it doesn't come in two sections, it's one whole thing, and yeah, destroyed. So unplugging the fog light on the side that does have one. On the other side, it doesn't have anything at all, so job's a bit easier there. Now the 3 bolts on each side of the bumper, I already removed the 2 bolts where you can get from under the arch liner. It's just the top one. And there's a few retaining screws and clips on the top. Yeah, and just like that, the bumper comes off, nice and simple. It's not actually a too bad job to do, really. Just for ease sake, I decided to put the wheels back on so we can move it on and off the ramps, so we can do other projects while we're waiting for parts to arrive. Yeah, might as well take the old horn off that's broken. I actually did notice that it's not actually pulled the connections out of the actual unit itself. There's actually a little connector that goes onto the horn itself. Unfortunately, you can't just buy the connector, you've got to buy an entire horn, so not terrible, but oh well. Yeah, so that completes this video. It's nice to see that obviously there isn't that much hidden damage. We only found the horn, which needed a replacement part, and really it's really superficial damage on this car. Crash bar's not even affected, there's no broken plastics, the headlight frame is not broken, the radiator support's not broken. It's really insane what these cars are written off for. I mean, the amount of damage here, you're looking at a new bumper, a fog light, a wheel arch liner and a horn, and the car was written off. So really, we'll get into the repairs, we'll order the bits that we need, but please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one, and hopefully we'll get it all back together. So cheers, thanks.
I'll put everything on the line, so if you love, let's go, overtake, we're out on the open road.